What's up, guys? My name is Jellycut5 and welcome back to another episode of the Player Career Mode series. Before we get into this episode, it'd be much appreciated if you're able to hit that like button down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. And in terms of all my socials, all linked down below so you can keep up to date with everything going on with the channel. We start off today's episode with a tough game away from home against Newcastle United at St James's Park. Looking to be able to see if we can kind of continue on the form that we had from the previous episode. We're doing very well at the moment, to be honest, bouncing back in the second episode, and it seems to be that we've got a little bit of continuity to our play. Let's waste no time and let's get straight into this first fixture. St James's Park is always a hard place to come, to be honest. It's going to be tough to be able to see if we can get a result, but we're definitely going to try our utmost best, that is for sure. Looking to be able to see what objectives we need to complete beforehand as we enter the pitch then. Very, very excited for this one, that is for sure. As we await our objectives, we need a 7.5 rating, we need to avoid losing the match, and we need 2 passes in the opponent's half. I reckon that's achievable. Let's get straight into this particular fixture, and let's see if that is the case. Looking for a quick start against Newcastle United, as we know they're going to be having the favourites being at home and having the support behind them. Let's start off things nice and quick here as Almiron finds his teammate Ashby in a decent bit of space there. He kind of makes a heavy touch to allow him the room at the same time. Decent ball into the box. It was a strange one, but Almiron does actually get onto the header, but Robert Sanchez will collect that nice and comfortably in the end. All kind of from Newcastle United in terms of the pressure so far. Another opportunity as Almiron finds himself in the dangerous position. As you can see, Enzo Fernandez making him nice and strong in the tackle in the middle of the park as Madueke offers himself out on the right hand side then. Decent run by Noddy Madueke as he holds it up. He plays it in straight away then. Not many options, but Madueke is there once again there as he feels himself on the right hand side there. Decent ball in there, and Sterling can't make the most of it there as Nick Pope makes a very good save, and Ashby will look to be able to see if he can clear his lines and be able to kind of get the ball away from dangers. We allow a pressure on them at the same time, but they do actually get the ball out nice and quickly there, finding Almiron on the right hand side then as he uses his pace to be able to see if he can make a kind of distance between himself and Mark Cucurella there, and he runs into the gap, and it's lovely bit of skill by Almiron. Gets stopped in his tracks by Thiago Silva though as he finds us straight away, but we lose out on possession, finding Bruno Guimaraes kind of getting the interception. Sven Botman now onto Ashby. Ashby now looking for the options. Now he finds Bruno Guimaraes. Now onto Bajcetic then, looking to be able to see if he can do something in the middle of the park then. Options are there, and one of them is Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon now in a dangerous part of the pitch and looking to find his teammate Mendes. Mendes now for an opportunity. He whips it in there. Decent delivery, and Isaac should be scoring that any day of the week, but it's not to be, and he does fluff his lines there. Goal kick as Robert Sanchez looks to be able to see if he can find his teammate Mark Cucurella, and he does exactly that then. Cucurella looking to offload it on the left hand side, and he finds ourselves Raheem Sterling in support also as we look to be able to offload it to a teammate then. Not many options, and we do lose out on players. Almiron intercepts it. He finds Botman. Back to Almiron. Nice 1-2 being made by the two as Isaac picks it up then. Looking for an opportunity now, Isaac, as he could get the shot off, but he doesn't. He finds Almiron. Back to now. He's a teammate now. Looking for an opportunity on the right hand side to get the ball back into the box. It seems to be their danger from crosses as Ashby now picks it up. Looking to get the ball in. Cucurella intercepted, but only falls to Almiron. Now Isaac. Really good opportunity for Newcastle to do something, but they lose out with Sterling looking to intercept the play, and he offloads it straight away on the left hand side to ourselves as we look to now create an opportunity for the Blues and next to be able to see if we can get our first goal of this particular game in the 29th minute. Looking for the opportunity. There's options there. We find Raheem Sterling also there in the box, and Cuckoo backhills it to Sterling, and Raheem Sterling finds the back of the net to make it Newcastle 0, Chelsea 1, and it's taken half an hour to do so, but we have got ourselves right into this game and we now are in front. Lovely effort from Raheem Sterling, and what a bit of play from Christopher and Cuckoo, just back heeling it onto him, not even looking where he was. He kind of timed his back heel, but lovely stuff done by the Frenchman, and that is a perfect finish from Raheem Sterling, getting himself on the score sheet. As you can see, Mauricio Pochettino is very happy with that one, and that will be the end of this particular first half. Look at the objectives, we're looking okay. We just need to up our rating if we were to want to complete them, but let's get straight into this second half. We definitely showed glimpses of brilliance in the first half, that is for sure, and we're looking to be able to continue that in the second here as we lose out on play once again there. It seems to be the possession sides of things, we're not really keeping on top of that, but Thiago Silva makes a decent challenge, finding Mark Cucurella on the left hand side as he fills in Sterling straight away. Sterling with a decent ball on the left hand side also. Him and ourselves have been really good in linking up in play, but unfortunately Christopher Nkunku loses out as Ashby looks to be able to retain the possession for the Toon Army then as he finds Nuno Mendes then looking for an opportunity to be able to see what he can do as he finds Anthony Gordon looking very pressured as Matty Cash now gets stuck in at the same time, finding Noni Madueke on the right hand side. We offer support to be able to see if Madueke can find us in a decent bit of space, but he does take his time, and it seems to be he holds the ball up. But Enzo Fernandez now finds us, and it's Newcastle 0, Chelsea 2, and we finally get ourselves on the score sheet. What a goal, what a way to do it, and a lovely assist from Enzo Fernandez. I thought in that initial run up to play, Noni Madueke would have messed up the opportunity to create any sort of things from an attacking point of view, but it seems to be that ball from Enzo Fernandez was the killer pass there, and he just finds the gap. He doesn't hesitate, but to the first time hit, and what a finish from such a strange angle at the same time, nestling into the top corner, beating Nick Pope to that one, that is for sure. And as I mentioned, it's Newcastle 0, Chelsea 2. Looking comfortable with that 2-goal lead now, and we're looking to be able to push on and create another third here, but we're going to have to come under some pressure from the defence aspects now, as Almiron makes a burst on the right hand side. He tries to get the ball into the box, but it only falls to the hand of Robert Sanchez then as he collects it nice and comfortably, looking to clear his lines and offload it to a teammate straight away as he holds the ball up with a 6-second timer on the clock there. As he clears his lines, Nuno Mendes kind of gets to clear it straight away there, but it only falls out to Matty Cash now, looking to pass it around. Conor Gallagher, now Enzo Fernandez, he finds us in a decent bit of space. Lovely pass now. Matty Cash now filling us in on the right hand side. We could create an opportunity as people fill the box there. Decent delivery, and what an effort that was, and I'm pretty sure that was Christopher Nkunku getting on the bicycle kick, but it wasn't to be, and the score stays still 2-0 to the Blues then. Looking to be able to see the result out with only 14 or so minutes left in this particular fixture. Looking pretty comfortable, looking like we're kind of out of sight to be able to kind of have no defeat in this particular fixture, and it looks to be our defensive duties have been on top condition, because it looks to be we're on for a clean sheet. That'd be very nice to do so, but Marc Cucurella is going to have some defensive duties in the last 10 minutes as we look to be able to see the ball out, as Bruno Guimaraes now has got an opportunity. He finds Elliott now, and a very good save by Rob Sanchez once again there, finding Matty Cash there as he looks to be able to clear his line straight away then. He holds it up, he twists and turns, finding Nkunku. Now Madueke, look at the passing, it's unbelievable. Danso back to Robert Sanchez then as he looks to be able to clear his lines, and he definitely does that as we look to be able to find a blue shirt. Ashby wins it, but it falls back out to Newcastle as Isak picks it up now. Opportunity for Isak, he finds Gordon, and what an interception that was from Danso. I'm pretty sure he'd been offside in the moment in time, but it's not to be, and it does continue on in play. And we look to be able to hit the counter-attack now as Madueke finds Nkunku, and Nkunku fills us in on the gap then as we look for an opportunity. We skip past Dan Burn, see you later, as we skip past another defender, and we find the back of the net to make it Newcastle 0, Chelsea 3, and this will be signed, sealed and delivered. Brilliant stuff there. What a result this is at St James's Park. Wasn't the best of performances in terms of being continued kind of opportunities and things like that, but we definitely took our chances when we needed to. We come under a little bit of pressure at the same time, so we've absorbed it in the best way possible, and it seems to be that we're going to be taking all 3 points away from St James's Park. Full-time whistle as St James's Park empties out to some very unhappy Newcastle fans, and we have come on top and we have got the result. We've done what we need to do, we got the job done, and we'll be walking away very happy. 2 goals in the end there, and creating one of the goals previously, not getting the assist but creating the run up to the goal, so I feel very happy about the individual performance. 9.6 rating, 92 minutes being played, 2 goals scored, 3 shots on target, and a 50% conversion rate. Can't argue with that is for sure. Let's see what we did on our objectives also, as we actually completed 3 out of 3 as you can see there, and we're doing very well. Completed a match rating, avoid losing the game, and we got the attacking passes. Very good game, job well done, and on to the next we now go. After pursuing through to the next round of the EFL Cup after that victory against Aston Villa at Villa Park, we now turn to EFL Cup action once again there as we face Tottenham Hotspur. Massive game, another London derby under the belt, and we're definitely going to be able to try and see if we can get one up on Tottenham, that is for sure. 7.5 rating, 25% dribble success rate, and a 55 team possession rate. We haven't seen that objective in a long time. Let's see if we can complete them, and let's get straight into this game then as Stupinian finds Heung-min Son then on the left hand side, looking for an opportunity straight away. Tottenham, and Son makes a burst there as you can see. Reece James strong in the tackle at the same time there as it falls out to Madueke. He plays this in straight away. 1-2 made by Madueke as we create the run. He finds Reece James instead. We go offside momentarily, but it seems to be we kept ourselves on as Nkunku plays this in. This could be a nice and easy goal, and it's Tottenham 0, Chelsea 1, and it's myself that gets the goal once again there. JD Cook prevails at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as we do a little bit of a funny celebration there. What a goal that was. What a bit of build-up play at the same time. and you can't argue with that when you get a quick start against your rivals. It only means for more goals. Vicario was well and truly beaten. No way he was getting to that one whatsoever as we kind of trevelled it round the keeper, allowing ourselves enough time. And Richard Pochettino is very happy about making it 1-0 against his former side. No real pressure from Tottenham Hotspur so far as we look to be able to continue on from how we started there as Reece James picks it up on the right hand side. We offer our support and a decent ball made around the byline at the same time as we look to be able to see if we could beat the ex-kind of Chelsea man Christensen now. He can't match us for pace. Vicario does save it though, and Christensen does clear his lines, looking to retrieve possession once again. There is Conor Gallagher battles. Giuliano was in the moment of time where he actually looked to battle for that ball, and the referee has halted play. It looks to be that he has suffered some sort of injury. I'm not too sure what sorts though, and he does look a little bit in some sort of discomfort at the same time. But yeah, he will be coming off the pitch as it looks like there, as he looks to be in some agony as he literally fists the kind of pitch at the same time. Not happy about that one, that is for sure. But I don't know what actually happened, and Conor Gallagher was kind of safe in the actual option there to be able to go up for it, but he will be injured and Morata will fill his spot. So another former Chelsea man onto the pitch he goes there as we get a drop ball as it thumps it straight to Vicario as he clears his line straight away, but Danso wins the header and we intercept play there as Danso picks it up there. Conor Gallagher now as Nkunku finds us in a decent bit of space. It could be a second for ourselves, but Vicario with a nice song hand there making a decent save then, and it seems to be Stupian will clear his lines for Tottenham Hotspur. But it seems to be we've had a few chances in this first half. We just need to make them count. But that will be that for this particular half. An injury for Tottenham and a goal conceded. Not the best of halves for themselves. Quite happy to go down at the half-time break. 1-0 up, that is for sure. And it seems to be, apart from the possession, we are completing everything. Let's get straight into the second half though. And let's see if we can get another goal under our belts, because that would really push us on to be able to get us through to the next round, that is for sure. As we get things restarted here at Tottenham, as we find Noni Madueke on the right-hand side. He fills us in on the gap straight away then as we look to be able to beat Christensen for pace and power. He does make a decent challenge at the same time, but it falls back out to Reece James. Enzo Fernandez now with a chance. He looks to be able to put himself into the box then. He finds Nkunku now. Now ourselves, we get the shot off, but Christensen does get it blocking there as it will go out for a corner kick. Corner kick to be taken then as Sterling rips the ball in there. Short delivery as Bruno Fernandes clears his lines, and it falls back out to Thiago Silva as he chests it down as he finds ourselves in a decent position. We try and get the shot off, but once again the shot is blocked, and it will be another corner kick then. Not really much happening in the second half, to be honest. No real chances from either side as we look to be able to see out the victory, but a one goal kind of lead is never really kind of healthy, that is for sure. Anything can happen, and it only takes one opportunity for Tottenham to take, and they could be straight back into this game, and that is not exactly what we need. With 10 minutes left to spare, Bruno Fernandes finds Pedri. No chances, no shots whatsoever from Tottenham. This has been so poor for themselves as we have an opportunity now in the 81st minute. We've been played in here. We're beating Davies for pace. We've only got the keeper to beat. Can we do so? And we find the back of the net to make it Tottenham 0, Chelsea 2. And it's JD Cook once again getting on the score sheet. With 8 minutes left to play, you would pretty much think this game is pretty much sealed and done. But you just never know as we celebrate in front of the Tottenham fans there. They're going to be leaving the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium very unhappy with the performances. Not one shot recorded on target or on goal whatsoever. It has been an absolute dreadful game for themselves, and they will be seeing them going out of the EFL trophy for another time in their history. Full-time whistle has been blown, and the travelling fans are very happy about that one as they beat their London rivals. Wicked result. I wouldn't say it was a kind of glorified performance whatsoever, because it was pretty much boring, to be honest. Nothing really happened. We had our chances. They had none from their perspective, but really happy to get the result nevertheless. 9.5 rating got there, as you can see. 92 minutes played, 2 goals, 4 shots on target, and a 28% conversion rate. Could be better, but it could be a much worse time there. As you can see, we've got the Man of the Match award in our hands. We did the rating, we did the successful dribbles. We only got let down by the team possession by 10%, but we'll definitely take that though, that is for sure. Another Man of the Match added to the accolade, and we are through to the next round of the EFL trophy. Some simulation games now as we look to be able to see if we can do anything against Brentford now at home at Stamford Bridge. We get a 3-2 result there, ourselves getting on the score sheet also, and Cuckoo, myself, and I'm pretty sure Raheem Sterling got on the score sheet there if I'm wrong in saying so. Please correct me. But yeah, good result, another win, and that is another 3 points in the bag. After that victory against Brentford, we actually pick up our first Player of the Month award in the Premier League, and it has been awarded for the month of September. Really happy to be able to claim this award straight away. A brilliant start in the Premier League, and let's hope for many more. Our last simulation games comes up against Rosenborg in the Europa League Conference. The last time we played against Rosenborg was 2007 in the Champions League. Unbelievable stuff. But we do get the victory. We actually miss out on a penalty at the same time also. But Madueke, Christopher Nkunku and JD Cook getting on the score sheet very late on there. But very happy to get another result. And it's 3 points added to the group stages. We look to be able to go straight through with flying colours. But this is the big game. This is the last one that we have got to play. And it is against Manchester City at the Etihad. Looking to be able to see if we can battle with the best. And this is definitely going to prove if we can or not. 7.5 rating. We need 2 passes in the opponent's half. And we need to avoid losing the game. I reckon that's achievable. But let's get straight into it and see if it's going to be do so. As you can see, Barella on the ball finding McAtee. Then Manchester City get things kicked off at the Etihad. As he finds Phil Foden on the right hand side. Built-in Cucurella for pace then as he looks to be able to get the ball into the box. But he does actually catch up with him eventually. But he will concede a corner in the meantime there as Pep Guardiola watches on Manchester City get the first corner of this particular game. Then as a look to be able to see if they can get a decent ball into the box, and it looks to be that Jack Grealish is the man that whips the ball in there. Lovely header there as you can see, but Reece James gets it clear. I'm not too sure it actually latched onto the first original header, but it will be another corner. Early pressure from Manchester City as they get another corner. I'm not too sure if they're going to play it short, if they are going to whip the ball in. They play it short. Phil Foden plays it short to Barella now, as you can see, as he runs himself into the area. We get dispossessed Barella as we look to be able to go on the run ourselves now. Lovely bit of play, an interception of dreams there as we run forward. No one around us whatsoever, but if we can get in goal, we've only got the keeper to beat if we can do so. But Ederson comes out on top on that particular occasion there as he makes a decent save, and Manchester City clear their lines. Chances for both sides early on in this tie as we look to be able to see if we can defend this bit of attacking awareness from Manchester City. Barella looked to be able to do something here on the counter-attack as he looks to be able to go forward. There's a lot of pressure from the Chelsea midfield at the same time as Nkunku retrieves possession, finding Sterling. Then he places in ourselves, make a burst on the left-hand side, beating Garviel for pace then. Decent opportunity to get the ball into the box. It's going to be Nkunku, and a decent save once again there by Ederson. He's on his toes this particular game, that is for sure, as we get a corner kick to be whipped in by that man Madueke. Decent delivery, and Nkunku makes the header, but Ederson collects nice and comfortably there as nothing can be done from that particular range, and he looks to be able to slow the game down and clear his lines there. Cucurella wins the header from the goal kick there as he finds Thiago Silva, now Enzo Fernandez, now Madueke looking to do something as he finds Nkunku. Lovely chance there, but Enzo just strays the shot wide there. It would have been a perfect opportunity to do anything from that situation, but it's not to be. As we continue on with the scores, still level. Akanji finds McAtee in the middle of the park, finding his teammate then looking for an opportunity as a decent ball was played to that man Jack Grealish there, as you can see, as he looks to get the ball into the box there, and he does really well at doing so at the same time. Opportunity for Man City to be able to get a shot off in a dangerous area. McAtee wants on the ball here as we look to be able to see if we can push him off in a safe way of not committing a foul in the areas. They have to push themselves out to go forward once again as Balde picks it up, looking for an opportunity to be able to create here as it looks to have to kind of push back. The wall of Chelsea defence is too much for the City attack as Caicedo intercepts, and Nkunku finds ourselves, so we play in Sterling left hand side. Advantage being played as we look to play Nkunku then as he looks to be able to go on the run himself then. Opportunity for Christopher Nkunku. He's in on goal here. He skips past the defender and take a bow. Christopher Nkunku as he opens up the scoring at the Etihad to make it Man City 1-0, Chelsea 1. A really good way of being able to open up the scoring. What a finish that was from that man Christopher Nkunku. Such composure to be able to get the pass to the defender in such a manner like that, and he is absolutely loving life here at the Blues. That is for sure. Really good finish from Christopher Nkunku, and pretty much doing it upon himself there, using his pace to be able to get past the defenders and be in that sort of position. And we are now in front in this particular tie. 4 minutes left of this particular game as we look to be able to add to our lead then, as you can see, as Man City remain in possession. Barella finding his teammate Erling Haaland, and a decent bit of play there as Phil Foden picks it up on the right hand side. Decent run. Cucurella matching in for pace at the same time as it finds his teammate McAtee. Now onto teammate now, and it's a very good chance, but Sanchez with another save, and that will be that for the half-time break there. As you can see, rating not looking too bad. Pass is okay, and we are getting the win as it currently stands. So in terms of the objectives, things are looking very good for us to go on the free there as we continue on. 51 minutes being played. Ederson clears his lines then in the second half, looking to build on what we created in the first half as we charge forward now. We've got a chance in on goal, and we find the back of the net to make it Man City 0, Chelsea 2, and we have got that goal that really means a lot to us, to be honest, because we have now got that 2-goal advantage and a little bit of gap between ourselves and Manchester City, and what a way to do it. Lovely finish beating the keeper Ederson there. I wasn't expecting it to go in from that sort of angle or range at the same time, but he's done it, and we have done it in a lovely way there, just belting it on the right foot there. I thought Ederson could have done slightly better in that moment in time, but he isn't to be as we celebrate in front of the travelling fans. Very happy with the performance so far as we look to be able to see if we can get another victory there and another clean sheet also as things currently stand. 55 minutes being played as Phil Foden picks it up on the right hand side as Cucurella intervenes, finding Caicedo. Sterling now on the ball as he looks to offload it straight away. He has to go back to Caicedo though. Still remaining in possession as Enzo Fernandez picks it up. Now Madueke as he looks to be able to offload it into the gap. Lovely pass from Madueke. We take the hit there. Ederson with a decent save. He couldn't kind of grab onto it initially, but he does make a decent save, that is for sure. A lot of pressure from Manchester City to kind of absorb, to be honest, and it seems to be it's not stopping from here. Thiago Silva finds Reece James on the right hand side as Madueke kind of flicks it on as we look to be able to run into the gap there. Options are there, but we can't really get into the gaps to be able to kind of play the players in, so we do lose out in possession as Jack Grealish now picks it up. A lovely interception at the same time, depossessing Balde as we look to be able to get the shot off there from a strange angle. We find Nkunku, the tackle is being made, and how we don't get that in, I'm not too sure. It was easier to score than it was to miss, but unfortunately we have, and the corner has been offered at the same time as the corner kick's being taken. Barella clears his lines, it falls out to Thiago Silva, he's nails it onto Danso. Now Thiago Silva on the edge of the area, but Garviol looks to clear his lines there as he comes under a little bit of pressure, looking to be able to see if we can get something as Ederson clears his lines, but Cucurella they're up for it, but Haaland wins the header. Now Foden, now Jeremy Doku as he comes on the field there, as you can see a lovely bit of fresh bit of legs for Manchester City as they look to inject some pace in this last 20 minutes or so, looking for an opportunity. It's Phil Foden there, but a lovely save made by Robert Sanchez going out for a corner kick. So they look to play things short from the corner. Foden plays it short to Jeremy Doku then as he skips past us at the same time, running on the edge of the area, finding Garviol, but a lovely clearance there as Enzo Fernandez picks it up. We make the run to be able to run onto it. Past the key defenders we go then as we're on goal here. We're in a 1-on-1 situation. Can we seal the deal at the Etihad? But unfortunately Ederson makes a very good save there. It falls to Phil Foden and he clears his lines, but not to matter whatsoever because Chelsea walk away from Manchester with all 3 points. It's Manchester City 0, Chelsea 2, thanks to goals from Christopher Nkunku and JD Cook. Really good stuff. Really happy with that at the same time. Another complete performance. Another clean sheet added to the list also. It seems to be every team we come against at the moment, we are keeping clean sheets left, right and centre. The defenders are doing so well. 9.3 match rating, 92 minutes being played, 1 goal scored and 1 assist with a lower conversion rate to normal. That is for sure. But 3 objectives completed out of 3. Really happy with that as we go on to level 37. We're pretty much halfway there going on to that particular level. But yeah, really happy to complete all the objectives, and it is another job done in a blue shirt. Looking at the Premier League table at the end of the episode, we've played 8, won 6. We've currently lost 2, sitting on 18 points. 2 points off up top with Fulham, 20 points there at the moment. They're having a very good season. Played 8, won 6, drawn 2. Looking at the table, it's very tight. Obviously, we're only 1 point ahead of Liverpool, Arsenal and Everton. And there's only 5 points that separate 1st and 8th. So still a lot to play for, that is for sure. And it's still very much there as early on with only 8 games played and 30 to go as of yet. But we are looking good. We're going in the right direction. We're winning games. We're keeping clean sheets. And we are scoring goals. But that would be that for this particular episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one. And don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.